Spending an entire night serving people who celebrate their ability to kill small animals can make you realise what absolute people they are. Because they are people. And sometimes it's hard to remember that, but we have to try. We also need to remember that they're cunts. Of course I'm not going to be nice about fox hunters. I hate them. It's a viewpoint I have never been able to understand, but then again, I'm capable of maintaining an erection without killing helpless woodland animals. So, whilst I'm still feeling my impotent rage about having to serve these feral fuckers for a night, and being surprised about how little people actually know about it, I'm going to talk about fox hunting. So, fox hunting still happens. Now, as the intelligent, funny and incredibly sexy person that you are, you might be thinking, wait Matt, hasn't there been a long-standing ban on fox hunting in the UK? And as intelligent, funny and incredibly sexy as you are, you would be partially right. The ban, which was passed in 2003 by 362 votes to 156, prevents the use of dogs during hunts. The original proposition was to remove the hunt entirely, but arguments against this, other than we're rich and we'll give you money, which was surprisingly effective, was that using dogs during hunts is a natural and humane way of removing them as pests. Now, as natural as it may seem for 20 foxhounds and terriers to hunt down and obliterate one fox, sometimes dragging it out of its den to do so, these dogs brutally kill the fox. They don't know any better. You wouldn't know how to humanely kill a fox if you've got 20 other mouths in your way. You don't even know why you're trying to kill this little ginger fuck, but you know you're going to get that sweet pat-pat at the end of the day. Also, what's the point in a posh day out if you don't get to blow your load into an unwilling and helpless redhead with your penis extension? I'm talking about guns. Anyway, the law passed that it's illegal to use dogs during fox hunts, so that's what happens, right? Not fucking likely. There's not a lot of things the rich people enjoy doing more than finding loopholes in the law to exploit. Actually, I can only think of two things. Flat out ignoring the law because they're rich, or apparently killing fucking foxes. So yeah, they still use dogs during the hunt. But at least they call the dogs off before they get to the fox, right? Yeah, apparently that's what they're supposed to do. But you know, sometimes you just don't act quick enough, or you aren't paying attention because you just can't seem to get that darn stiffy without seeing chunks of viscera splatter across your pooch's snoot. In 2014, an estimated 250,000 people partook in Boxing Day fox hunts. In 2017, there was a request to repeal the ban, which met with approval of the ban, raising to 85%. You may recognise this year as the year that Theresa May tried to offer a free vote to repeal the ban, which she then retracted after her hilariously disastrous election results. In 2018, there were 550 reports of illegal hunts in the UK. Do you want to know the most distressing thing about the ban? Most of the loopholes are written into the ban itself. The legislation states a person commits an offence if he hunts a wild animal with a dog, unless his hunting is exempt. And there's many vague ways as to why his hunting may be exempt. Take this douche canoe, for instance, John Mees. In 2013, this man was found innocent in court of using dogs to kill foxes in his hunts, because he doesn't use dogs. He uses a fucking golden eagle. This eagle hunts down and kills the fox in exactly the same way as the dogs, but this brave man reminded the court that birds is not dogs, so it's all good. In 2016, however, he was found guilty of using dogs in his hunts, so he's, an incredibly trustworthy person. In court, he said that it took 47 seconds to kill the fox once the bird had caught it, and when questioned, he said no one could have done it quicker. Yeah, that would have taken 1 second. Out of the many things I would enjoy doing for 47 seconds, no comment about my sex life, being clawed to death by an eagle is not in my top 5. It's barely in my top 10. And we can trust this guy when it comes to humane deaths. He was cleared of a charge of unnecessary cruelty to animals, despite the fact that he killed a fox by stabbing it through the eye with a knife. Bear in mind, all of this shit happened after the ban became law in 2005. The fact that the Americans have a fox hunt which is more humane and works in conjunction with maintaining fox populations should put into perspective how fucked this is. And these people argued with me and other minimum wage staff about the price of drinks at their private hunt ball. Burn the rich.